Hello. Today I have my younger brother, my sister, and my mother. Hello, my name is Shakayla, and today I will be presenting on why do we have a type, the science of attraction. The reason I chose this topic was to inform my audience about the psychological factors that influence why people develop a romantic type. Although many people think having a type is simply about physical attraction, research suggests our preferences are shaped by biology, early experiences, personality, and personal values. Imagine I showed you pictures of every person you've ever had a crush on. Would they all have something in common? Maybe it's their smile, their personality, or even the way they carry themselves. Most of us would probably say, yeah, I definitely have a type. But have you ever wondered where that type actually comes from? As someone who has always been curious about attraction and relationships, I wanted to learn what psychology actually says about why people develop preferences. Whether you're currently dating or not, understanding why we are attracted to certain people can help us better understand ourselves, our relationships, and even the choices we make when looking for a partner. Although many people think having a type is simply about physical attraction, psychologists have found that our preferences are influenced by biology, childhood experiences, personality, and personal values. Today, I will explain 3 major reasons why people develop a romantic type. Number 1 is biology. Number 2 is childhood experiences of attachment. Number 3 is personality and personal values. In a review published in 2019 by Bush and Schmidt, evolutionary psychologists suggest that humans evolved preferences for traits associated with health, fertility, protection, and the ability to provide resources because these qualities historically increase the chances of survival and reproduction. Within the same study, research also shows that people naturally notice characteristics such as physical health, confidence, kindness, and competence because these traits may signal a desirable long-term relationship. Mate preferences also change depending on factors such as culture, personality, and whether someone is looking for a short-term or long-term relationship, showing that attraction is flexible rather than fixed. Biology provides a foundation for attraction, but our experiences growing up also influence what feels familiar, comfortable, and attractive. On to my second main point. Childhood experiences help shape our individual preferences. In a book published in 2014 by Holmes, attachment theory suggested that relationships we develop with our caregivers during childhood create internal working models or expectations about how relationships should function later in life. These attachment patterns can influence the kinds of partners we are drawn to as adults because people often seek relationships that feel emotionally familiar, whether those experiences were positive or negative. That was also found within the same book. Because everyone has different childhood experiences, people develop different expectations about trust, intimacy, and emotional connection, which can influence the partners they choose later in life. Although childhood experiences influence attraction, our personalities and values continue shaping the qualities we look for throughout adulthood. My third point is this. Personality and values refine what we look for in a partner. In a study published in 2018 by Gerland and Maynard, research found that people are often attracted to individuals with similar personalities, interests, and values because these similarities can increase relationship satisfaction and compatibility. People's personal goals and motivation also influence what they value most in a partner, whether that is humor, intelligence, ambition, emotional support, or shared beliefs. This was found in a study published in 2023 by Tarskowski. Within that same study, it was found that people's preferences can also change over time as their priorities change, meaning someone's type may evolve with new life experiences and relationship goals. Understanding these influences can help us recognize that attraction is much more complex than simply being based on appearance. Today we learned that having a type is influenced by biology, childhood experiences, and attachment. Lastly, by personality and personal values. Rather than being based only on physical attraction, our romantic preferences develop through a combination of biological, psychological, and personal experiences. The next time someone says, "I have a type," remember that it is much more than just looks. Psychology suggests that our preferences are shaped by thousands of years of evolution, the relationships that influence us growing up, and the experiences that make each of us unique.